Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcasts. I'm Eric, and today I watched WWE 205 Live, episode 156, which was broadcast on December 6, 2019. How could this episode possibly follow the big dog, Roman Reigns, getting covered in dog food? I don't know. But anyway, we had 3 matches in this episode. Oh, kind of 4. First, Angel Garza had to face an opponent that Leo Rush's choosing, and Leo Rush had to face an opponent of Angel Garza's choosing. So Leo Rush chose Raul Mendoza to fight Angel Garza. An excellent match. Raul and Angel are both so freaking good. And to see them in the ring together is awesome. But Angel Garza got the win via the wing clipper. I'm okay. So this move is awesome. The name of the move is awesome. I'm not sure if they do go together really well, but at the same time, I feel like this move mostly hurts the opponent's butt, not their arms, which would be their wings. So because of that, in my opinion, and the Angel Garza mythology of angels, their wings come out of their butt, not out of their butt, but like attached to their butt, and so therefore their legs are actually their wings, not that the wings are sprouting out of the sides of their butt cheeks. But anyway, such a stupid thing. We get to see the wing clipper twice in this episode because I'll talk about that in a second. We had a little bit of a recap of what happened with Jack Gallagher last week, and he tweeted, "I am done." And then so on Sunday, there was a lot. I'm recording this on the following Monday, on December 9th, 2019. So on Sunday, December 8th, WWE announced 4 releases: Victor and Connor of the Ascension, Sin Cara, and Luke Harper. And on Twitter, I saw that Jack tweeted at Luke Harper a GIF from Fantastic Mr. Fox, where off in the distance they hold their fists up at each other, to the fox to the wolf, and yeah. So what does that mean? Does that mean Jack is out of here, or is it just okay? Well, I'll see you later because you're doing your own thing now, and you're it's just a show of solidarity or support for them, I guess. Because I really hope we have not seen the last of Jack, because I like where this storyline could be going. But he also tweeted, "I'm done." So what does that mean? I don't know. Then we have the Singh brothers come out. They're about to face Trent Newman, a local fella, I suppose. But as the Singh brothers were trying to decide which one of them would face Trent, Tony Nese barges in, says, "I'm going to kick this guy's ass, or I'm going to go and beat this guy. I'm going to beat his ass." That's what he says. So he does. This match was a lot longer than I expected it to be, but it seemed like Tony was really just trying to get a bunch of moves in, show him how dominant he is and all of that. And he finally wins after hitting the running Nese. And then the Singh brothers get in there and pick the bones, and are kind of flaunting their ability to pin a guy who is already beaten up by somebody else. And then Tom Phillips. I'm so glad that Tom Phillips is on the show. And then it started playing an episode of Main Event, and Mickie James and Byron Saxton are on there. I like Byron, and I love Mickie James, and it'd be great to hear them on the regular shows. I don't know. Raw this past week was better than it had been with just Vic and Jerry, because we got Samoa Joe up in there. But get Lawler out of there. Get him out of there. Vic Joseph is great. You don't need Jerry Lawler there. It's Vic Joseph, Samoa Joe, and Mickey James. Now that would be a hell of a fun Raw commentary team, I think. Or Byron in there. Oh man, Samoa Joe would be so mean to Byron. Oh my gosh, it'd be funny. But he would be mean in a funny way, and not in no, please stop doing that kind of way. Which I guess maybe it's worse. I don't know. Maybe that's worse to be in a funny way, because people are keep doing it, and then Byron at home is very, very sad about it. But with him and Mickey James, they're not making fun. Well, Mickey James kind of pokes some fun at him, I feel like, over on Main Event. But anyhow, Tom Phillips, he explains that this is like style points for future consideration later on. Comparing it to drafts or something, I don't know. I follow you. I don't know what that means. But I like him calling it style points. So that's the name of this episode. That's why this episode title is Style Points, if you read the episode title before listening to it. And then we had our main events. Fantastic. Danny Burch is the opponent that Angel Garza chose for Lio Rush. But the match does not reach a satisfying conclusion, because Angel Garza attacks and hits is a disqualification in bell rings, and then he hits Lio Rush, who is already pretty beat up from fighting Danny, with the wing clipper. So next week on NXT, we will see, and actually I'm gonna watch it live. I'm determined to watch it live from now on, trying to avoid spoilers and all of that. It's been awful. And I fall really, really far behind. I've got to watch these shows live as much as I can. And so I signed up for Sling because they have a holiday sale. The first month is only $15. And then after that, it's $25 a month, which is what I was paying for AT&T TV, Direct TV Now, whatever it's called. So there's no DVR, however. But if I missed one of these shows, then in that case, if I can't watch it live, then I'm gonna watch it on Hulu the next day, so it's fine, because I've got it covered, is what I'm saying. So, but this week I am going to watch live, because we have so much great stuff going on on NXT. We have a triple threat to determine who will face Adam Cole next week. That triple threat is Tommaso Ciampa versus Keith Lee versus Finn Balor. That's going to be crazy good. And then we also have Dakota Kai versus Mia Yim, and I think those are the only two matches that were announced for this week. But and the match, the reason I was talking about this, Angel Garza versus Lio Rush for the championship. So I am super excited for that. Those are three killer matches. Like, if the whole episode is just those three matches, it's going to be awesome. So, I think Angel stands a really good chance. But I feel like with the other championship, like, the most likely championship to change hands, I feel like, is the women's championship next week, Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler, because the triple threat, Adam Cole can get involved, and so they could choose who ends up being in the match, basically, by helping one person over the other two or whatever, or just beating them all up. But I don't know. I think Finn Balor is going to win the championship from Adam Cole, but I don't see that happening until the takeover in February. So we'll see how all that goes. But I don't think Lio Rush is going to lose the championship yet. I think he's going to keep on holding it until I think that he'll lose the championship at Worlds Collide to somebody in the UK. It'll be Oh man, if it's Jack Gallagher, that would be pretty cool. If his storyline here is leading up to that. But it could also be somebody like Mark Andrews, or Jordan Devlin, something like that. It could be pretty interesting. Or Tyler Bate. But anyhow, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens next here on 205 and NXT. So let me know what you thought about this episode by tweeting me at TIW Podcast. Go to TIWpodcast.com for more reviews. If you enjoyed this episode or anything else on the site, please share some links with your friends. Subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, wherever you like to listen. Stay safe out there in all the infinite multiverses, and I'll see you next time here on TIW Podcast. By the way, follow up on Death Stranding is freaking awesome. I'm still only in episode 3 out of 14, I guess, and I'm sad that I haven't played it yet today. And after I finish recording this, I'm going to play it until Raw starts, and possibly continue playing it during Raw, throughout the entirety of Raw and beyond. So anyway, Death Stranding, if you have a PlayStation 4, go, at the very least, rent it from Redbox or something. Try it out. And a lot of people are saying, well, okay, there are certain checkpoint. There's parts of the game that I have hated, like beginning, because they're terrifying and I don't enjoy those parts. But as time goes on, as you progress in the game, I'm sure it'll progress even further later on. But that gets a lot easier. Not easier. It is easier. It's not easy, but it's a lot more manageable. Those situations are better to deal with. And there's a point. So there's like kind of bandits called mules, and they steal cargo from you. They attack you and steal cargo and all that kind of stuff. So I used to be, this isn't the stuff that I was really stressed out about, but it was still kind of annoying when they would come and be like, oh God, there's like these guys coming after me. But once you have equipment and weapons to be able to deal with them a lot more, I took down like 10 guys and at their camp, stole their truck, loaded it up with all this, as much as I could, of their stuff, and took it back to my base. So I reverse raided them. It was a reverse raid. It was a raid, but it was to steal stuff that had been stolen. So this happened at like midnight last night, and I was like so pumped up. I continued playing for several more hours. Like before that happened, I was like, yeah, I should probably go to bed soon. But then, boom, raid this camp, get all this stuff, and I was like, okay, I gotta ride this, gotta keep this going. And then I completely failed at something later on. But then I thought, okay, well, now I know it was the first time that I reloaded a previous save, and it worked out pretty well. I didn't get all the supplies that I tried to get the first time I tried this particular mission, going to the particular location, but it was way more successful than my first try. Like, I was so screwed on my second try. Although now that I think, oh yeah, I would have still been so screwed because it was a terrifying situation. But anyway, Death Stranding, go check it out. I think half of this episode is Death Stranding now. Death Stranding, it's great. Okay, that's all. I already said all the ending stuff. So see you next time. Bye.